Hi, this is Warden Air 1111. Thank you for watching another video of mine. Thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel and getting personal readings. If you're interested in a personal reading, I won't be open and available until the 30th of October. I do still have my Instant Go and the 3 Tarot Card 1 question readings available, but on a very limited basis. So if you're wanting a full-fledged reading from me, just wait until the end of the month and I will be available for that. I wanted to go ahead and do an energy reading to see what's going on. So this is going to be for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. We're going to combine them into one to see what's going on. So I'm going to be using my Angel Tarot cards to see what's going on. We're going to get 2 for the Masculine and 2 for the Divine Feminine. So let's see. The energy for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Okay, Divine Masculine, 2 cards. Okay, so that one came right out, the 6 of Fire, the 6 of Wands. And one more card, Divine Masculine. Okay, Justice. So let's get 2 cards, Divine Feminine's energy. 2 cards for the Divine Feminine. Two cards. Okay, first card is the 7 of Fire. So again, some more wands. And one more card, Divine Feminine energy. Wow. Okay. 9 of Earth. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so let's see. So, starting with the Divine Masculine, so we started off with the 6 of Fire, and this card says, victory, good news is on its way, public recognition, or awards. And this guy in the 6 of Wands, he looks almost like he's coming home after a hard-fought battle, and the people around him are now looking at him and saying, go forth, you've done a good job, it's time to receive your rewards. So I feel like Divine Masculine right now are feeling a bit on top of the world. They either see the finish line for something or they've already reached the finish line and they're giving themselves like a pat on the back. Divine Masculine may be taking time to relax, maybe going somewhere, traveling somewhere, but just doing something to kind of indulge in something themselves. So if you like don't normally get to go to the movies or get to go make time doing whatever activity you want, it's like you're making time to do that right now because of whatever it is that you've recently overcome. And with it also coming out with the Justice card, and the Justice card at the bottom says fair and just decisions, do what you know is right, stand up for your beliefs. So you may be, Divine Masculine, have tapped into the 6 of Fire, 6 of Wands energy because you've dealt with a situation, because you finally received your just reward for something. You made it through the hard-fought trials and tribulations, and you're now at a place where you've dealt with the situation head on, or that finally, like I said, that the scales have been balanced, what goes around comes around, and you're receiving your just rewards, and now you're like, okay, now let me relax, let me get some R&R. Also, with this Justice card coming out, you may have been speaking your truth to someone. You may have been righting certain wrongs that you've made in your life, whether it's with how you've treated someone or, again, how someone has treated you. Those things are being fixed now. Those things are being balanced now. And it's allowing you to really kind of stand in your power and then go off and do what you need to do after you've dealt with whatever that situation was. So, what is the 6 of Fire about? What is the 6 of Fire about? Divine Masculine's energy. And we got the King of Pentacles which is the card that I've really come to associate with the Divine Masculine. So there's something, again, you dealt with a situation, you're finally receiving your just rewards, you've overcome something, and now you're feeling on top of the world. Like I said, you're feeling stable, you're feeling like I have everything I want, or I'm getting to the point where I can have everything that I want, but you're just feeling on much more stable ground now after you've overcome whatever this battle was that you were dealing with. Now the bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands, so although you've overcome this battle and it may have taken you some time, right now you just kind of, I feel like you just want to sit and enjoy, not make any sudden movements or sudden decisions. You just want to sit and enjoy your success with this King of Pentacles. So again, I feel like you may be indulging in, whatever you enjoy doing as a hobby or an activity, something that makes you happy, something that maybe has been put on the back burner because of whatever trials and tribulations you are going through. Yep, and the Six of Cups. So you're going back to do something that makes you happy. For some of you with the Six of Cups, you may be reconnecting with someone from your past, reconnecting with an activity or person, even possibly your Divine Feminine. I'll clarify this again, but reconnecting with something from your past now that you are feeling more stable, that you've dealt with the situation. You're going back to feel happy, and that's a good feeling. It's like you're feeling like things are coming together, or you just know things are going to be in a better place. Bottom of the deck is the Sun reverse. So for some of you who this is your Divine Feminine with the Six of Cups, I feel like you're realizing that even though time has passed, even though maybe you felt like things wouldn't come together, you're seeing that it's still possible. Definitely reconnection with something or somebody from your past. And we have the Three of Wands and the Five of Wands. Yeah. So again, whatever the situation was with the Five of Wands that you were dealing with that was causing stress and heartache or just difficult times, it's like you've overcome that. Obviously with the Six of Wands with the progression there, but also with the Three of Wands, now you're looking out and you're looking at all of your possibilities. Like I said, you're not making any sudden movements right now. You're kind of sitting in your victory and allowing yourself to relax for a minute, but you are looking out to the future to be like, okay, what do I want? Obviously, I'm not wanting this Five of Wands energy again, but what is it that I want to bring in? And bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups. Where do I want to give myself? For some of you who this is about your Divine Feminine or someone you have like a strong soul connection to, with this Five of Wands, I feel, and this Three of Wands, I feel like you are looking back at the past and seeing how maybe there were some struggles that you went through with a certain person or certain situation that you don't want to have anymore. So you're making the kind of reflection and internal decision, okay, that's not how I want things to go if I go back to this person with the Six of Cups, if we go back around and try this again. And what else is this Five of the Six of Fire about? What was this victory about? Okay, the Hermit reversed and the Eight of Wands. So again, you made a decision to leave something behind from the past, possibly because you left the emotional baggage after speaking your truth, or someone coming to you to speak their truth with this Justice card that we got, and then that allows you to really be done with that situation. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands. It was causing you burden, but you finally dealt with it. There's a lot of fire energy here, so I don't know if maybe you're dealing with a fire sign by chance. So if we go to the second card, which I'm going to move these to the side a little bit. If we go to the second card we got for you, Divine Masculine, was the Justice card. So again, I feel like you were either speaking your truth to someone else or someone was speaking it to you. And then that was coming back to this release that you had with the Eight of Cups. So what was this Justice situation about? what was being balanced? Divine Masculine energy, this Justice card. So we have the Nine of Cups. So whatever it was that was being dealt with, it's kind of, now that it's been dealt with, it's releasing you to really pursue what it is that makes you happy. Which again, because we got the Six of Cups over here, it may be regarding to someone or something from your past. Bottom of the deck for that is the Hanged Man. So this definitely was some type of prolonged situation where it was keeping you from really being as complete and happy with things in your life as they could be. So let's see, what is this Nine of Cups about? Divine Masculine energy. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles reverse, the Seven of Cups, the Justice card again, and the Ten of Wands. So what you're trying to get at was that you didn't want to give to a situation anymore. Instead of continually giving and feeling like you have no choice, now you're going out, you finally realize that you had other choices and that your choice that you wanted to take was to actually balance and speak your truth to this person or balance the situation and remove any burdens that you may have had because it just felt strenuous. And again, we have the Page of Cups. So you may have been dealing with something where you're giving too much of yourself in a relationship or in some type of commitment that you're in. So let's see like what this was about. What is this Justice card about? The Fool reversed. Yeah, it's like there's a situation that maybe you realize you were maybe a little bit naive in Divine Masculine, or you jumped into something too quickly and you didn't want to continue making that mistake. So instead, you dealt with that situation. Now, if this situation for you is about a relationship that you are in or were in, then with this Fool reverse, I feel like you're seeing that you jumped into it too quickly and that you don't want to continue making like naive mistakes continually. It's like thinking that you're starting a new journey, but instead you're jumping in again, not learning from your mistakes. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups, so it could very well be a romantic connection or romantic relationship that is being balanced right now. Yeah, and again, we have the Three of Swords reversed, the Page of Cups upright, and the Knight of Wands. So I feel like you're trying to get yourself out of a situation that was just not positive for you, something that was, I don't want to say harmful, but was just not pleasing to you, was not beneficial, didn't make you feel happy. And again, I feel like with this Knight of Wands racing towards the Page of Cups, it may have been a situation where you rushed into something. And if it's not a relationship, you could have rushed into a friendship, rush into a job situation, then realize that it didn't work for you anymore. Bottom of the deck for that was the Six of Wands reverse. So you realize that you weren't going to have success in that situation. And so now it's being balanced. And now you're seeing that you have to speak your truth to this person, or in case you haven't already have done that, or someone is coming back to speak truth to you. And then it's allowing you to really close the cycle. And again, I feel like this is learning lessons with this Fool reverse, not wanting to continually be naive about a situation and not learning the lessons as you try and move forward. So that was for the Divine Masculine. So I'm actually going to push all of these cards. I'm going to just put them underneath here to kind of preserve some of the space. And then you can still see the cards the Divine Masculine got. Okay, so for the Divine Feminine, we got the Seven of Fire, Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Earth. So with the Seven of Wands, it says defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. So I feel like some divine feminine have been tested a lot lately. You may have been receiving pushback in terms of things you should do or not do, like your decisions in life. And so you're being kind of challenged in that way, and you're trying to stand your ground. And it seems like you are, for the most part, standing your ground, standing on your own to say, this is what I want to do, so this is what I'm going to do, not backing down off of that. Also, with the Seven of Wands, I feel like some of you are trying to make decisions about movement, decisions about, should I move, should I take the next step on something, whether it's moving for a business idea, moving locations, any type of like change that involves actual like movement, actually changing your environment. And you're being asked to definitely stand your ground and to not be overly influenced by, other people's opinions. So what is the Seven of Fire about for divine? Yeah, and what we got right out is the Magician. So manifesting, like I said, it's about the decisions you're making in your life. What are the things you're trying to create in your life? What is it that you want to happen? Bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles. So it's like you're trying to find balance in your life. You're trying to make balance, but some people may not understand how it is that you're choosing to do so. So you may have been getting pushback on that, and you're being asked to stand your ground. For others of you, I think this may have to do with your divine masculine, or yeah, I feel like this may have to do with your divine masculine, and you're standing your ground, almost like a difference of opinions and what it is you're wanting to have with your divine masculine versus what it is that they are saying that they want to have. Some type of like difference of outlook there. What is this Magician card about? What are you trying to create for the divine feminine? So we have the Seven of Pentacles. So it's like you're tired of waiting on something and you're trying to push forward. So with that kind of energy of being like, I'm no longer waiting, I'm no longer putting this on the back burner, I'm trying to take action now. Again, people may not understand it, or people may have a difference of opinion of what it is you're trying to push forward. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords reversed. So again, I feel like you've been going through delays with something. Now you're just like, let me go, let me do this and make things the way I want them to be. People may have a difference of opinion, again, with how you are trying to move, the location, the idea, whatever changes you're needing to make to get it there. And even underneath the Six of Swords is the Chariot reverse, and the Nine of Swords reverse, and the Four of Pentacles reverse. So you're ready to go, but other people may not be on board with the direction that you are trying to go. What else is this Magician card about? Interesting. We have the Queen of Swords reversed, and we have the King of Swords upright. So I feel like with this Queen of Swords reversed, you're getting impatient with the way that people, or you're getting short with the way that people are pushing back. So people may be like, oh, why are you doing this? It doesn't make sense. Why? I think you should do this, that, and the other. Some of you are getting a little bit testy, or a little bit like, you know what? This is how I feel. Deal with it. Otherwise, go somewhere else. That type of thing. I feel like some of you are getting a bit short. Some of you also may be feeling like, I feel like some of you are feeling like someone has given you bad advice regarding a dream that you're trying to pursue. And so now you're maybe pushing that person out, and again, keeping it short with them, with how you talk to them, and then that's something they don't like. But it's like all of this is happening because you're embodying this King of Swords energy where you are clear and direct with how you're communicating now, and you know exactly what it is that you want. Like, you're not confused. You know your truth. You know what it is that you want to build forward. So you're sticking to that. But other people may have, again, because they've been pushing back, it may cause you to be a little bit short, a little bit not I don't want to say not sympathetic, but just like short and not up for discussion, which makes sense from a certain point of view. Others of you, there's definitely someone who may have given you bad advice. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups reversed. So for some of you with this, again, I mentioned before, this could be related to your divine masculine. For those of you who it is related to your divine masculine, you may be in a place where you are very strict about what it is that you want with them, and there may have been outside interference at some point between the connection with you and your divine masculine. So you're like, no, things have to happen this way, and that's the way that I want it to happen. Not quite to my way or the highway, although it could be for some people, but just like, this is the way that I see things happening, and this is the way that I'm going to see things happening if you're going to be involved in my life type of thing. Not allowing any room for errors or influence from other people. Let's get another card for this Queen of Swords reversed. Yeah, Five of Pentacles reversed. So it's like there may have been some other lies or manipulation or another person involved at some point regarding either you and your divine masculine or whatever goal that it is you're trying to pursue. Someone giving you bad advice that didn't benefit you, and so now you're not wanting to repeat that. Now you're like, I'm not going to be the fool again, so I need things to happen the way that I need them to happen. And again, Two of Cups reversed. So anything else for the Seven of Wands? Three of Pentacles. So you're trying to build forward, for some of you, definitely your career, your finances. Others of you, like I said, your divine masculine, but you're trying to build forward, you're trying to build a foundation for yourself. So you're not trying to hear anything else other than helpful information for you to do that. The bottom of the deck for that is the Death card in the reverse. So you maybe, you're not willing to give up on a situation yet. And again, with other people telling you, oh, I want it this way or that way, it's like, no, I have my vision of how I see things, and that's what I'm working to build. Interestingly, underneath the Death card reverse is the Nine of Pentacles reverse, which you can see we have here with the Nine of Earth. So I feel like there could be major, like, people trying to influence you at this time, but continue to stand your ground. So let's go on to this card, the Nine of Pentacles. So with the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Earth, it says enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. Some of you may be working on building your own businesses, doing something on your own, or just spending time the way that you want to, pursuing things that you actually want to pursue, whether it's a hobby, an activity, just taking it easy, R&R kind of hermit mode for the weekend or something like that. But other people definitely aren't understanding it, like I mentioned before, with the Seven of Fire and with the Nine of Pentacles popping up again. So let's see what this is about. What is this Nine of Earth about for the Divine Feminine? So we have the Knight of Wands. So again, people are not quite understanding what it is that you're trying to do. You're feeling passionate, you're feeling motivated to do things the way you want to, the way that things make you feel supported and it feels like the right way. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you, this may have to do with your job, your career goals, things like that. And again, I didn't expect the Divine Masculine to come out so much, but the Divine Masculine, again, if things are starting to come with your Divine Masculine again, being certain about how you want things to be with that. Other people also could be having an opinion on what's going on with you and your Divine Masculine if they are aware of that. So, what is this Knight of Wands about? What is Divine Feminine? There we go. Nine of Cups and the Lovers reversed. So, again, you're trying to get to what's going to make you happy, what makes you feel passionate, what makes you feel content. because you've made the decision to do so. Other people may not understand why that is, but it's like, you know that this feels like your right next step. This feels like what's going to make you happy. So you made the decision to pursue it and you went full force. Also with this Lovers card, although it's in the reverse, it could still have to do with a decision about your emotional happiness and your connection to your divine masculine, if things are reignited with that. We also got the Knight of Wands over here for the divine masculine, for them looking at their past action. So it could definitely be, and there's fire, both of masculine and feminine got fire cards for their energy. Bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. So again, it's like, even though other people may be like, I don't know why you're doing this, to you it's not a mystery. To you, you just know that your next step is supposed to be your next step. So if you're supposed to be spending time by yourself, or you're supposed to be moving jobs, moving houses, engaging with your divine masculine, that's what you're doing, because you know that's what you're supposed to be doing. And I just got the Ace of Swords upright and the Two of Swords reverse. So again, it's like making the decision because you have the mental clarity about what it is you're supposed to be doing next. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Swords reverse. The old ways are done. You're here to kind of live your best life now and not be too, not second guessing anything. I feel like that's something I've gotten with several divine feminine readings that I've done, is that there's like a renewed, it's like, I'm not taking any crap. Like, I know what I know, and that's all that I can hold on to, and that's what's going to lead me to where I'm supposed to be. So what is this Ace of Swords about? The Prince of Wands. So again, it's like you're moving through passionately about something. This is like the Page of Wands, this is like the Knight of Wands, which we already got. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands in reverse. So it's like there could have been a time where something was not complete, but now you're like, or something was not accomplished. Now you're like, let me go forth and just do this, because this is, again, what I feel like my destiny and path is. Why is this a Lovers card here? What is this about? So we have the Four of Cups reversed. So it's making a decision to fix anything where you're unhappy. And we have the Temperance, the Four of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles again. So you're balancing all of the emotions and basically everything that's been holding you back. You're releasing that now. And you're like, let me just pursue this. Let me just pursue what I feel like I'm supposed to have been doing, whether that involves the divine masculine or not. And for some of you, it definitely does, it looks like. But either way, that's a very positive thing. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles in reverse, so again, moving forward on the things that have been maybe things that you pursued but didn't follow through completion, or you didn't have full success in. It's like you're pursuing those now, and it's like, I'm going to get this done. So that's really great. So what I want to do now is pull like a mutual energy card for divine masculine and divine feminine. Mutual energy, divine masculine. Okay, Page of Air. Logical, honest, impulsive, curious. Challenging information, delays or changes to plan, truth delivered without tact. Now, is that not very related to what I was saying for the divine feminine and the masculine. So both the feminine and masculine, they're dealing, the divine feminine, first of all, dealing with changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. It's like you're moving forward. If it hurts someone's feelings, definitely don't try to hurt someone's feelings, but you have to speak your truth. You have to hold your truth, above anyone else's feelings. So sticking to that. Also, with this page of air for the divine masculine, it's like you are dealing with whatever this justice situation was. It seems like it could have been some type of relationship, but it could also be a job or friendship. You're dealing with that straight on, whether it's challenging information to do so. You're dealing with the kind of prolonged having not learned lessons. You're cutting that off and you're saying, I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to go to what I need to be doing. I'm ready to close this chapter. And it's like both the masculine and the feminine are doing this in different ways. And we'll get one more card. And wow, okay, the dreamer, the Fool card. And this is both of you guys again, starting a new journey. Divine feminine starting a journey, pursuing this new change in their life. And the divine masculine starting this new journey, having learned lessons of whatever this karmic situation is they've been dealing with, leaving that behind and giving themselves time to feel more grounded again and really push forward. And just so you can know what it says at the bottom, it says a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. So that is the energy readings for the masculine and the feminine. Let me know in the comments if this resonates. Again, I won't be doing video personal readings until the 30th or so of October. But definitely let me know in the comments if this resonates. And as I'm available for smaller 3 tarot card one question readings, just take a look at my website or Instant Go and you can find me there. Okay, so thanks for watching. I hope you guys have some great time, and I'll see you. Have a great next few days, and I'll see you in the next video.